Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a tactics talk, and today I am going to goldsplain you, right? It's like mansplaining, but this is goldsplaining, all right? I am top tier, fantastic, Caro P88, which I have recently finished the 100 Battle Challenge on. We are on Himmel's Ghost Town Dorf, Himmel's, and I'm going to head on into the city, my friends, and I am carrying 18 gold rounds. Now, why am I carrying 18 gold rounds? Because I fully intend to use them. That's right. Goldsplaining to you fellas and fellettes. I can't steal that. That's Derek's thing. I can't do that. I like it, though. I feel like I want to steal it, but whatever. Dudes. Dudes and dudettes? No, I don't even think there's a dudette here, to be quite honest. Maybe there has been one in the recent past, or maybe the far distant past or something. But I am going to, don't go off the cliff. I almost did. I'm going to goldsplain to all you fine folks. How about that? How about we just say fine folks? There is this I find bizarre, and I think maybe even some of you guys are this way, that somehow, for some reason, if you shoot gold, special, premium, whatever rounds, you're somehow lesser for it, or you're less skilled, you are not as pure, you don't meet the purity test, you are ideologically unsound in the ways of World of Tanks. Now, I suppose, bottom line is, if you can play the game with all standard rounds and still win more than the average bear, there is certainly a bit of skill to that. But that's a lot like saying, you know what, I'm going to play with a 50% crew, and I'm going to do better than you with a 50% crew. All right, man, that's a thing. I mean, you could do that, and people have done challenges, and they've done challenges with the special gold premium rounds as well. But then you have to ask yourself, overall, for the standard player, for most players, what would be the point of that other than to challenge yourself? Now, if you want to say, hey, I don't fire premium rounds because I like the challenge, hey, man, good on you. You know what I mean? But that doesn't make you more World of Tanks ideologically pure than the other guy. And what's really great as I goldsplain you right here is when they get mad. It's absolutely fantastic. And I get comments occasionally as well on the channel. Well, I wish you wouldn't have spammed so many gold rounds. Hey, you know what? I brought them to spam them. There's 18 of them over there, and I fully intend to use every single daggum one of them. I'm just going to use them. So that's me goldsplaining. I'm on the corner here with my Caro, and I don't know what this guy's doing. I also don't know how I hit that because I was sort of moving back and forth when I did it. Then here comes Mr. Oni. Not very well aimed shot. Of course, it is true that if you only have a certain amount of gold rounds, you should be discerning in who you shoot them at. I have certainly lost games or been in worse positions because I spammed all my gold rounds early. It's a known issue with my game, I admit it. And I've said it about 100 times, more than likely. But I am going to use the gold rounds. Also, in addition to the difference between APCR and heat, there are situations where maybe you just want to shoot AP, situations where maybe you want to shoot heat, provided your tank has it, situations you want to shoot APCR. So yes, there are absolutely good and bad about some of the gold rounds. But in general, you're getting more pen and more performance as I goldsplain to you fine fellas and people and folks. I don't remember if I got this shot. It just gives you an advantage, and it's in the game. And oh, by the way, it doesn't cost gold anymore. So the whole old idea of pay to win, right? The whole reason gold rounds were hated so much at the beginning anyway was because you actually paid for them. Now that's a different thing, isn't it? A little bit to me. But now you buy them for silver, folks. You play the game, and it's a round with more pen. Why you would purposely gimp yourself to be ideologically pure, other than potentially I like the challenge, which is fine. if you like the challenge. But other than those reasons, I really don't understand the ideological purity test of herder, you spam too many gold rounds. That's right. It's exactly. It's possible I don't spam enough. I mean, honestly, I still am living a little bit in the past as well myself because I don't just fill it up with the gold rounds. Some of that is because a couple of the rounds, they like heat, stuff like that. You might not want a pure heat setup. All that kind of good stuff. You do have a few more options sometimes, depending on the situation. Provided you can remember, provided you can get it reloaded in time, provided the tactical situation is amenable to such things, yada yada. Can't believe that shot hit. You know, sometimes when you're having a big game, it's just everything goes your way. This poor guy's like, what? He did it again? That's right, because I'm spamming my APCR, fella. Oh, that didn't hit. So as I Goldsplain to you guys, here's this feller. He doesn't even know what's happening. He's like, oh, this guy's going to shoot me. Yep, that's right. Meanwhile, the little 3601 with that annoying gun is just plinking away at me. Look at him spamming gold. He is not ideologically pure. 3601, you gold spammer. I think he ran out. He did run out. I'm betting he ran out, my friends. Hey, look, we're on an equal footing now, okay? I ran out. I am now ideologically gamer pure. I am no longer spamming gold rounds. Not because I don't want to, but because I ran out. Which goes to the whole idea of, I don't know, why am I even bothering with the regular AP round? Just load up that APCR, that sweet APCR. You can get quite addicted to it, and when you're not ideologically pure, then you can win some games by cheating with your gold round and mansplaining, all right, or goldsplaining, all right. I just tried to lay that on thick, and you know, in a slightly more serious tone or delivery, I actually don't care if you spam gold, premium special rounds. The term gold doesn't even really count anymore, but that's just the historical name we've given it. You don't buy it for money. You can buy it for credits. It's something that's in the game. It's available. It is an advantage in certain situations. And it's a lot like if I say I'm not going to take any gold rounds because I feel like it's not the ideologically pure thing to do in World of Tanks. It's cheating. Well, then you might as well just not use kits as well. Because why would... You can't heal people. That's not realistic. All right? So, there you have it. And last but not least, some of the impetus for this. It's always fun. And this is when I talked about the people who get seriously mad about it. That's the one I really can't wrap my small cranium around. Because I get if you want the challenge or you want to make more credits, that kind of thing. But getting mad about it is really funny, especially in this day and age. So I got this little note after this game. You will note that the guy, let's see if we can find his name here. Yeah. All right. So it's the Oni. The Oni sends me a little love letter afterwards, and he says, I have to expand this so I can see it. He says, nice gold rounds, you chicken shit. I don't even know. I'm not sure why the pejorative chicken shit was used. I'm not sure how that is connected to gold rounds. I guess it's one of those you're an internet coward thing or whatever, because you cheated and you have to use gold rounds, special rounds. Well, I don't have to, but I sure as heck am going to. A lot. I know this is a little controversial. Chuck it down in the comments. What do you think? If you don't like people shooting gold rounds, let me know why. I'm curious. And if it's because you like the challenge, that is fantastic. I absolutely understand that 100%. But if it's in the vein of it's cheating or it's an unfair advantage, or even if somehow it's still pay to win, which it really isn't, I would be curious as to what the arguments on those are. Thanks for coming by, guys. You all have a good one. We will see ya.